Why do directors trap completely disparate characters, from serial killers to drag queens, inside the exact same metal tube? In the 2026 comedy Stop That Train, a crew of drag queens led by RuPaul has to save a runaway locomotive from smashing into a nuclear site. At the same time, the Tamil film Train uses that setting for a high-stakes rescue mission, with actor Vijay Sethupathi fighting armed personnel car by car through the narrow aisles. In Train Dreams, the setting shifts again to 80 years of life in the Idaho wilderness, where the tracks represent the quiet, industrializing reach of the early 20th century. While the stories differ, the pull on the viewer is identical. Once the doors close and the engine starts, the characters are locked into a world where there is nowhere left to go. In a thriller, this creates a trap, a scenario where the physical boundaries of the vehicle prevent the protagonist and antagonist from avoiding one another. The South Korean series Train uses this for pure suspense, locking a detective in a moving box with an unidentified serial killer. The action movie Train applies the same pressure, placing hostages and armed captors in a space that offers no secondary exit. This works because of the car's geometry. You have narrow linear aisles, blocked sightlines, and heavy, locked external doors. Because the characters cannot step off a moving vehicle, horizontal retreat is impossible. This forced proximity accelerates the conflict. Directors don't need lengthy introductions because the threat is already standing in the aisle, inches away from the hero. Comedy uses that same forward motion to create a chaos box. In Stop That Train, the Glamazonian Express serves as a high-speed pressure cooker. The story forces out-of-their-depth characters into the environment, relying on performers like Ginger Minj to anchor the absurdity of the situation. The danger snowballs as the brakes fail and the train is redirected into a haunted tunnel, all while barreling toward a storm called Stormaganza. The physical forward momentum acts as an independent engine for the plot. The danger escalates continuously, without the characters having to make a single conscious choice. In a comedy, the train is an amplifier for mistakes. It traps the characters in a space where a minor slip-up instantly transforms into a high-speed disaster. Serious dramas take the physical weight of the railway and use it to represent the unstoppable arrival of the future. We see this in the adaptation of Train Dreams. The film depicts the pre-industrial Northwest logging industry, a world of deep isolation. Crossing these mountains required thousands of hand-cut timbers, assembled into towering trestles for a 100-ton engine. Once laid, the environment is permanently altered, connecting isolated woodsmen to an industrializing world. Here, the train represents the violence of time. It brings progress, it erases the past, and it changes lives whether they want it to or not. Beneath the surface of these different genres lies a shared clock. A train journey operates on absolute geographical logic. It has a defined starting station, an unchangeable linear path, and a final destination. This unbending route forces the characters to resolve their conflicts before they reach the end of the line. The hero must defeat the captors or process their grief before the physical journey is over. We internalize this rigid limit as viewers, making any narrative set on tracks feel instantly urgent. The next time you sit down and hear those doors slide shut, know that the path forward is already set, and you are locked in until the final stop.